this Nigeria is about having your degree, having your certificate.
Oh, having those certificates,
the
right?
process
And
of getting a university degree
that
can give to you.
You don't have a certification to come out and have the job, right? Makes the whole thing pointless.
It's not pointless.
Listen,
in a sense
even if you come out, right, the worst you can get as a starting salary cannot pass 100,000 naira. And now, what is that?
A university degree is overrated in today's Nigeria. Do you agree? Today is another episode of Street Debate where two contestants come and argue for and against a particular motion. Follow me as we see who is going to argue for and against this particular motion. Let's go.
Chairman, wait. You play Europa League. Me, they play Champions League. Because you don't be champion.
Okay, I know the
champions. Champions are people when they win something. After first, now waiting. You know what I mean? I'll qualify 17.
Guys, after that particular debate, of course, we have a winner, Olawale. How you doing?
I'm good, thank you.
Waiting happen. You want to beat that guy?
They don't get respect now. They don't get respect for people where they do better than them. Now the issue with that.
This is my problem with you. You are bad man. You caught that boy, full-grown man, 15-year-old. Your mate.
How many goals in Buemo don't score for Champions League? He not plan for in life. And he not gonna ever plan because saying they play for it. But I get a time when a 15-year-old, your mates, they play Champions League. Now 15-year-old now. He made they play Champions League. He supposed they give them respect. Now this should be that. No respect, just the followers they talk anyhow. We still win them again. We no play well, but based on say they're no good, they're no rich. We do it in big team, guys do. You understand? Find a way to win against smaller teams.
This guy, your maths. Your maths no good at all. But anyway, you voted and Olawale won 50,000 naira. There you have it. All right, how do you feel right now? And a few words to the viewers who voted for you.
Well, I want to say thank you to everybody that voted for me. I won the debate, I did my part, you did your part as well. And also thanks to you guys and thanks to Arsenal for this.
Thanks to you guys.
If you support us now, you get things like this. Yeah. Not Manchester United. Yeah.
Anyway, there you have it. Right now, we go straight into today's debate. Let's go. Is a university degree overrated in today's Nigeria?
Nah. With a university degree, you can go a bit further. That's just how it is.
The places you are working to determine whether or not the degree is relevant. But generally speaking, degrees are still important.
It doesn't really matter in Nigeria, to be honest. There is employment anywhere, so like, even if you go to school, the likelihood of you getting a job is still at the same level as those that didn't attend school.
Do you think university degree is overrated in today's Nigeria?
It's underrated.
It's underrated?
This country, yes. How many of you want to be in school nowadays? Most people don't want to be in school anymore. Most people that are in school are complaining that they might as well go and learn work outside. I'm studying computer science. Most times, people like I shall also go outside to learn it. So, it's not really that important to the current generation.
I think everything boils down to money, looking for money. But if it's money, then it's overrated. You can always look for other means for money. But if it's based on passion or what you want to look for, or depending on what your art is yearning for and the likes, I don't think it's overrated.
University degree, do you think it's overrated in today's Nigeria?
Yeah, it's
You think it's overrated?
Yeah.
Why?
Because most things that you want to do in Nigeria, they require your degree. When you talk about the corporate world, you need degree. But if you talk about the secular world, you don't really need degree.
Everything is overrated in this Nigeria.
I feel like it's good to have a degree, but you might not even use it. But I guess just for saying I have a degree in this, maybe someday can help you in something, fine.
Do you think a university degree is overrated in today's Nigeria?
No, it's not. It's not overrated. Well, we can see some successful people who have made it without a degree. However, there are places where people with degrees stand that these people cannot stand.
Like where?
Yeah. Big places.
Give me one place.
Big places. For me, it's not overrated. It's actually worth it. For me, I would say it's underrated. I mean, we're suffering all this suffering. A person go finish, we're just in year 1. Then they see year 2, 3, 4.
Imagine.
After that year finish, I'll now graduate and collect certificates. And someone now say, want to pay me 70,000 naira. That's actually very, very crazy.
University education is not about the education. They are both formal and informal. They are both the community, the networking. It's not only about the certificates. From university, you meet people, you build up character, or you deplete the one you brought from home. So I don't think university education is actually overrated.
Excuse me, do you think a university degree is overrated in today's Nigeria?
It shouldn't even be rated at all because at this point there are a lot of other things to get your hands into that could pretty much set you up for life. We are in a digital age, so even if you're going to dive into education or a degree, it shouldn't be, I would say, at most, it shouldn't be in Nigeria. The educational system is not dead, but it's dead in this country. So moving out would do a lot for you. So in a digital age, you could get into tech skills, forex, crypto, pretty much online.
For a chance to win 50K, I have somebody who is hell-bent on saying that it's about the books and it's about the certificate. Do you mind having a debate with that person right now?
Sure, why not?
A university degree is overrated in today's Nigeria, and it's another episode where we have these two people who argue for and against that particular motion. What's your name, Mama?
My name is Boluwatife.
Boluwatife, and you are?
Exploit Uzo.
Exploit is arguing for the motion and she's arguing against the motion. Let's go, brotherly.
Okay, so my solid reason, or my hot take for the reason why university degree is overrated in Nigeria is because most of the universities, except from elite universities, offer just theory and not practicals, which we definitely need. So that's it.
Opening statement, there you have it. He's big on practical. Let me hear you.
So in the course of getting this university degree, let's know that we'll be getting both a formal and informal education generally. Because we'll be getting what's within the lecture and what's outside the lecture. That's the campus, the eating area, the cafeteria, and mingling with friends and so on.
All right, so I'm immediately going to attack what she said about having experiences except from what the school offers. So in the real world today, right, everyone can have an experience except from what because this is just 4 walls, to be very honest. It's 4 walls. You come here, it's your choice to socialize. People who are introverts could definitely stay introverts till they're done with school. So there's the introverted and the extroverted, right? Now, moving on and outside and to the reason why I'm saying that it can't be applied. For example, personally, I'm into tech. I'm into a lot of things like graphic design, video editing and all that. I get to go to shows and meet different people, meet clients, talk business one-on-one, understand how to relate with people without actually being in school.
Sorry, on the note you said introverted. Introverted people, as far as they are within the schools around you, you have to communicate in the sense that assignments, lecturer, even though you are not answering questions in class, but there are some things you still need to communicate.
Generally, that's
and
actually...
in that sense, you can learn a lot of skills, not even only hard skills. You can learn soft skills by soft skills like communication, interaction, teamwork. Right. In case
so
the lecturer give you project
the only thing you can
and also you said you are a team. Yeah. You are a tech person. In tech environments now, tech people think it's only about the tech, the tech work, like the programming, but it's not only about that. In the sense that when you graphic design as a tech work, you need to communicate with your customer. That is the person that comes to you for the. You need to know what they actually want. So in that sense, a university has taught you how to communicate, how to listen and communicate well, because in that sense you do something like projects in school. Even though you are introverted or extroverted,
so basically,
you have to communicate.
Communication basically is between one person and the other. In the world of business, that's the highest level of communication you can ever get to. Because whether or not you're done with school, whatever degree you're going to get from school or whatever, you're going to encounter different sorts of people. You're going to encounter, if you're a doctor, you're going to encounter sick people, people whose family members are stranded and are begging onto you for help. I don't think you're going to see that.
In that sense, you can see that in school. In the sense that
no one is going
to see that in school.
Excuse me, you're going to have
everything in stage of life.
You're going to have patients, right, to try and
do you know there are also
right?
patients in school?
Listen, no one is going to come and hold on to your neck that my brother or my sister is dying. How do you relate to that?
You are in a good
How do
project.
you now in business-wise, if you've not delivered, the project, for example, your client is going to be disturbing you, and you have to give a reason
in a group
why
project,
you've
and
not
someone
delivered.
is telling you, I'm sick, I know this thing is important, and it's part. It's playing an important role. Now, imagine that to being in an hospital also, the family member come to meet you. You know this person is telling you this thing is important. You can, if you have been to a school, you can carry that scenario to to the doctor scenario also, because in that sense we have a group project and this person, your role is important. You're telling me you are busy,
so
you are
relating what you said to about importance to business, right?
So
moving on, when you have
each skills learn in the schools.
Listen,
the skills you learn in schools, that is the informal education within the university, are things that you carry out there that even help you to succeed more in whatever you are doing. In tech, you can't tell me that you've been in school now, you are not learning one or two things, either from the lecturers, outside the school theater, outside the school environment, which is the outside the formal education.
So
which
about
is
our lecturers, basically, most of our lecturers are actually
you can tell me as a tech person, you are learning a lot within
most of our lecturers,
and the community around you. So you can't tell me university degree is not.
Most of our lecturers,
even though we might not, but both the formal and the informal is very important as a person. Aside from the degree you are learning, as a person, both the formal and the informal is very important as a person. Aside from the degree, the particular degree you are learning.
Okay.
So
why this is a debate? Why this is a debate? I don't know how long you can actually keep this up, but it's my turn to speak now.
So I'm countering your point. Like your point is not. You are not giving a strong point that is strong enough to it's these skills that you learn out here, that a doctor carries to his patients, that a teacher carries to our students, that a tech artist programming, how to relate with your client and so on. So you've not given me enough point not to counter immediately, because I need to counter you to know that what you are saying is not strong enough to be held on.
That's pretty much fine. So moving forward, right? So in the business sense of things, basically, right? Our day-to-day, the clothes we wear, food we eat, and everything are all related to business. You cannot go outside and not relate to somebody business-wise. That's where your communication skills would come in, right? The Yoruba seller of pepper, onions, tomato that you're going to buy food from, right? They did not go to school. Most of them didn't go to school. But you're going to bring out your hard-earned money to give them because you can easily communicate with them. That communication didn't come from the four walls of a classroom, but you can easily communicate with them. Get your food items, relate with them. If there's a problem, it can be settled, and you move forward from there. Moving on. When you have big businesses or big brands, for example, that need things from you as probably a distributor or something like that, right? Your communication has to be top-notch with them. If not, personally, you would lose the deal and you would disappoint a lot of customers, right? Now, when there are a lot of people depending on you for a lot of goods and services, right? For example, the healthcare niche now. Now, the business, I'll tell you that confidently, that the business part of the healthcare niche is way more important, or should I say, does way more than even the treating, the medical part of it actually does. Now, listen, while you have doctors that would have the brain and the expertise for it, that learned it in the four walls of school, people that produce it, right? You have the workers in the factories. Most of them, I would easily tell you that they don't have more than a WAEC result, right? If it's abroad, they don't have a lot to be able to work in that factory to produce those things. Now, if you don't have those things that are manufactured for you to use and produce treat your patients, for example, if you don't have those things, you wouldn't be able to treat them, and the whole thing goes haywire. People who build your houses or whatever, sure, there's an engineer from the school overseeing the project, but he's not going to do the labor. The people doing the labor did not go to school. Nobody taught them one-on-one, come, this is how to mold block or carry it on your head or go like that. Listen.
In this context, you are talking out of point because you are talking about the degree. The degree we are talking about is a university degree, and you've not given me a correct instance in which the degree in the university, because you are supporting my point in the case that the degree, when you said an engineer, you are bringing it back to me that these people need to actually have a degree to earn high rate salaries, to be able to be comfortable in their place of working.
This is the most terrible thing, and this is where I will step in with my 2 foot and you will not talk again. Listen to me. The biggest people in the world today did not have university degrees.
And you said also that communication within the business. You know, business start from school. Let me see, most of them that are making it out, they have this tech niche or something like that, have this tech professionals. They start from schooling, the school environment, in the sense that from school you know your fault, your default. When you are selling to your classmates, when you are bringing business proposal to your lecturers or to your roommates, from there you know you learn the informals. You learn things that you take out there to communicate better, to network. And in school, you network. And by networking, you see people that you don't need to kill yourself to outside investors, because you have investors around you. That their parents are rich, they have the money, but they don't have the skills or something. So in school, it gives you everything, both the formal and informal.
Moving on now about the high rate salaries and how communication skills are pretty much the highlight of this whole thing.
Not communication skills.
Moving
networking,
on, a degree,
communication is part, and the degree itself.
A degree.
The formal and informal in question. Excuse me, not the communication.
I'm actually a student, right?
Not
I wouldn't be able to
both
speak English if I wasn't
informal.
a student. But moving on, as I'm a student in class today, I would use today as an example. My lecturer was telling me, pretty much complaining to us about the salary. He was crying and saying that this effort that he's putting in isn't worth whatever it is he's getting, right? I don't know what he's getting. He said that for this particular program he was taking us on, it was 45,000 for 3 months. And I'm like, what does this mean? And I'm like, what does this mean? Listen,
so excuse, you can't say that.
Listen, I'm like, what does this mean? What does this mean? Does this mean that there are people who are in the school, there are people who are in the school environment right now and who are in the school system that have in mind to actually become lecturers? Hearing that will definitely bring them down and want to pull them down, right? Basically, there are doctors and there are lawyers and there are all those things. But when you've gotten out of the Nigerian educational system, we're talking about Nigeria here. We're not talking about the world. I don't know if you can just shape your mind to Nigeria.
He said university.
He said
degree.
Nigeria today. In Nigeria today.
Okay.
So that's where we're going. I need you now, right? Even if you're not going to be honest with yourself,
and
be honest to your parents. Be honest to your brothers and sisters.
Okay, let's see. In this
so now,
in Nigeria
that we are today, leaving school basically with your degree is in no way a certification of a job, which is like the biggest heartbreak, the biggest point to take out of all of this, and the biggest sadness to actually inhale. You come out, you don't have a job, right? For the 4 years of sweat that you've been in school for. Right now, I'm in my 400 level, my course is 5 years, right? I know, definitely, and because of that, that's why I actually ventured into tech. I've made more from tech than I'm even sure that my degree would give me in 3 years to come, right? In just a year alone. I've been in tech for the past 3 years now as a graphic designer, video editor, and UI designer and whatnot. But it's giving me more than I hear that my age mates in the field of, like, I do mathematics actually.
We can go into financial
you can go into anything you want to do, right?
But then
going into that, where is your standpoint, and where is your certification that you're very sure that you're going to go out now and you go and apply with your first class and you get a job?
Yes,
you would not. Sadly. Listen, this is the reality we live in today, right?
You will actually.
Look into your eyes, look into your soul, look into your belly.
You
know that you are not going to get a job. Listen, so as we're moving forward, right?
We are not in 2000 Nigeria, which is all about connection. This Nigeria is about having your degree, having your certificate, having the necessary, both the soft skill and the hard skill.
So having those certificates, right?
The process of getting a university degree can give to you.
You don't have a certification to come out and have the job, right? Makes the whole thing pointless.
It's not pointless.
Listen, we are in, okay, even if you come out, right, the worst you can get as a starting salary cannot pass 100,000 naira. And now what is that? What is that in a week? What can you use that to do?
Sorry, are you going into money?
Yes, I'm for money. I'm for money. I'm literally for money. Listen to this.
You keep on working until you get there. In the sense that there's not you doing a tech this is any 1 million a day. You are still working to earn more than that. So any that is not the end of the world. It's not that you are going to earn it till the end of time. You work more, get your master's degree, get your PhD or whatever degree needed to move forward.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, there is a benchmark. There is a benchmark for wherever it is you're going to get to. If you get the highest PhD in the world, there is always a benchmark.
You said you are a tech person.
There is no benchmark. There is literally no benchmark for that. Right?
You being a tech or not, you are telling me that you do not need a degree. You can't tell me that there is no point in life or even at the moment that you are not going to need a certificate to earn more, because there will be company calling on to you one day. There will be people calling on to you, and these people will need your certificates as a proof.
This actually just shows that you are in the old age, sadly. Right now, that shows that you are in the old age. Listen to me. Quite recently, Facebook puts out employment letters and employment chances for people with no degrees but high-end skill. Skill is what is needed in the world today. Skill, brain power, and not your certificates. Your certificates make no difference in the world that we live in today.
It does.
The modern world does nothing with for your certificates.
In the sense of getting those certificates,
listen to me. Go make a research on the top 100 people in the world today.
Yes.
You wouldn't get up to 50 people that finished school
now go
with
make
a
a research about those top 100 people. Ask them that how many people they have in their community or in their companies that do not have certificates.
Listen to me.
Have much more, because they themselves know that getting that certificate, there's something that matters about
is based on the corporate. Listen, that's based on the corporate niche, and the corporate niche is a slavery niche.
It's not
everything
only
you
about
do in there. Listen, everything you do in this, everything
which deals with the
slavery. Listen, slavery is the highlight. Slavery. There is a benchmark. There is a benchmark.
Slavery is not earning money, just being used to the end of time. But you are earning money.
You're actually being used to the end. Okay, you don't know you're being used to the end of time.
You earn your money, you earn your allowances, you earn your bonuses.
Actually being used.
Sorry.
Okay, right now everything is saying.
So your client calling upon you. Are you a slavery to him?
No, I'm not.
Yes, I'm not. And you are doing the right thing, giving them what they want. So you can't bring it to slavery like that.
I'd just like you to give us 5 points, uninterrupted 5 points, and then your 5 points uninterrupted. Let's go. Number 1.
So number 1, in earning a university degree, you have both the soft skill and you have both the formal education and informal education you learn. So I want him to know that earning a degree is not about the degree. It's about things, the method, the processes in which you go to. Us coming to school is not just for the learning, because if it were to be for the learning, each and every one of us will be in our houses getting our degree or something. So university degree, coming to the university itself has its purpose. They are online, coming to university has a purpose in the sense that you see community, you see networking, you learn soft skills like integrity, patience, tolerance, in which each and every one of us, no matter the job you are doing, no matter you having been on your own, you need in being outside there. When you get outside there, when you are now in life, working both maybe corporate or yourself, being a tech guy or not, you still need those things. Number 3, these degrees earn us higher salaries in the sense that being a lecturer in there are certain degree you have that you will not give you so much salaries. Degrees like being a doctor now, earning your doctorate and just your bachelor, and you want to lecture, there's an amount of money you get that's just it. But when you go more for masters and your PhD, you earn more. So degree itself is held accountable in the society. If you yourself don't see it as something, but in the society we live in today, it's held so close to the heart in both the corporate world, in universities, in offices. Because if you want to go to a place now, you can't tell me you have maybe just HND and you feel no, me getting my HND is okay. No, you still need these university degrees like bachelor's, master's, PhD to earn more and to grow within your community, either the office, NGOs, so on. And number 4, earning these degrees gives us knowledge, and us earning this degree, we have a passion. You can't tell me you want to go for a degree now and you feel they gave me that just you yourself going, you know what you want out from the degree. You've planned your life. Me myself, I'm studying mathematics. And me studying mathematics, I know myself that me studying mathematics, I want to go more. This mathematics degree, this bachelor's in maths degree is going to help me in the sense that I'm going to is like a foundational for the what I want in life, in which being a broker, being an investment banker. And from earning this bachelor degree, I will go further to earn my mathematics in finance, in which that is financial mathematics, to be a broker, in which I'll be earning millions in dollars, not only in Nigeria. I can work in Wall Street. Wall Street is where mostly financial bankers are in. So this degree will help me in getting there. So earning a degree will help you get to where you want in life. It will help you get more, the heights, and even much more. Because you earning a degree can, okay, this is where I want, but them seeing that she has earned this degree and this degree is useful in this sector. Oh yeah, bring her, and it can even take you much more.
5 points, drop.
It can
banger.
take you much more.
Let me see if you have a 5 point to counter all this opinion right now.
All right. So basically, firstly, I would say that the certificate grants you the certificate basically because it's the school environment that gives you that leverage, not the degree. So my point being that you could get way more better one-on-one experiences in the real world by stepping out of the comfort of your home and interacting with people on the streets, the everyday people you meet, digitally online, the comments you make on posts, the posts you make, and the way you influence people better than you would in the four walls of a university. We're in the digital age right now, so the amount of skills and the different things you could learn that could make you a better person and could actually start making you earn gives you leverage to build up more and more, and there's literally no stopping to your growth. Meanwhile, in the corporate niche, there is literally there's a ladder that you can climb, and there is the end of it. That's it, basically.
All right, that's fine. Final statement from you.
Getting a degree is just the starting point. It is just the starting point, actually. Getting a degree is just the starting point. And in the process of getting that degree, you learn things not only about the degree, but you learn both the formal and the informal way of getting the degree, which the degree is all about. Because if it's about just getting the degree, they can just put you somewhere and be on your own and learn this degree. No, but you need communities, you need networking, you need to associate with one another. So getting a degree has both its formal and informal process. And these two things are the thing I know, and I know very much that it's going to help us when we get out there, when we get into the real world, where we don't have parents, we don't have siblings, we are just on our own. And what's left in here, actually, what's left in here, because what's left in here will also get you, what's left in here will be what you have. What's left up here, your knowledge, the skills you've earned, you've gotten, that is the formal and informal skills you've gotten from your degree, and that's the only thing that will be with you when it's on your own.
Thank you so much.
Right.
Final statements from you. Quick one, final statements.
Okay, so my final statements, not just to the viewers, but to you as well, right? While this might be a debate, I genuinely pray that this isn't your standpoint in life. While we move, right, and the world progresses, everyone who has a certificate today went through 4 years, 5 years, some even 7 or 10 years of school, will finally be replaced by people like me who use AI to leverage and make the world a better place. Everything that a human can do right now, every single thing that a human can do, AI will definitely replace
it's woman that is
Listen,
making the AI.
I didn't interrupt you, and you shouldn't do.
So this is his final statement.
This is my final statement. Right. So while we move on, doctors will be replaced by robots who would sit by the bed and take care of the patients, and then alert any slave in the term of nurse to come help if something else is happening that the AI cannot tackle, right?
AI?
Basically.
Okay.
Moving forward.
All right.
Engineers will definitely be replaced by walking cranes and everything, right? They will be replaced by that. Now, when it comes to earning, when it comes to everything you've done and everything you've put into school, it's going to be very sad. Don't you feel sad that it's going to actually be at the end of the day washed away?
It will not.
Okay. So
to me, it will not.
This is it. It's actually a cry of sympathy, right, for you. And I hope you could, change your mind, basically.
Yeah, man.
It's a cry of sympathy.
Yeah, you have it.
I won't change my mind.
Okay. The power now lies in your hands, the viewers, to decide for us who is worth the cash prize of 50,000 naira. Is it my beautiful lady right here or this handsome young man right here? Okay? I'm out of here. Guys, take care. Peace out.